Alright, my name is John Campbell. This is my lesson plan for Reading Comp 5, Part 2. Today I'm teaching using vocabulary to help with comprehension. Ready? Here we go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Alright, so how many of you guys know what the word comprehension means? Thumbs up. Who knows what the word comprehension means? Alright, what about you? Tell me what the word comprehension means.
Comprehension means reading.
Okay, she said it means reading. It does mean reading. What else? If you comprehend something, that means you what? Say it again, will you? Understand it. Alright? So today we're going to use vocabulary to help with comprehension. Alright, please stop. Alright, our benchmark today is the student will use context clues to determine meanings of unfamiliar words. Think about the word context clues. You guys all heard this all through elementary, 6th, 3rd grade, or probably before that. Raise your hand if you can tell me what are context clues. William. He said clues to help you identify what a word means. Is it an unfamiliar word or a word you already know? Unfamiliar word, alright? So that's what our job is today. Our objective, the students will use context clues to help identify the meaning of unfamiliar words. Alright, we talked about what are context clues. Discuss with your neighbors everything you know about context clues. If you don't have a neighbor, pair it with somebody who's solo. Alright? So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to discuss with your neighbors everything you know about context clues. So you come over here with them. You guys turn around, work with each other. Discuss with your neighbor everything you know about context clues. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Go. $15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm gonna stay in front of the screen. I'm a big guy. Back table. Tell me what are context clues, or everything you know about context clues.
Stuff that you understand and sometimes you don't understand.
Okay, good job. And what about you? I forgot your name already. What about you? Lacey. Lacey, right? Yes, yeah. Lacey, yeah. Go ahead. Okay, she said get the message. What about you?
It helps you figure out an unfamiliar word.
All right. Do you guys think that myself, do I know every definition it is or no? No. Even when I read, I have to use context clues sometimes to define the word. But the definition says context clues are hints that an author gives to help define a difficult or unusual word. The clue may appear within the same sentence as the word to which it refers, or it may follow in a preceding sentence. Alright, what does it mean to comprehend what you have read? It means that you have an understanding of the text in which you just read. FCAT, you can read the words, you can decode the words all day, but if you don't understand what the author wants you to know, what's going to end up happening? You're not going to do what? You're not going to pass the test. You're not going to understand it. I've read things before where I can sit up and tell you every word, but because I didn't like it, I didn't understand it. Alright, so when you read, you must always be able to comprehend what you're reading. Alright, these are text features. Raise your hand if you ever heard the word text features before. Alright, good job. So text features, you have boldface, you have title, you have italics, and italics are when the words are sort of slanted. Alright, you have color, you have a text box, illustration, you have a caption, a timeline, you have a graph, table of contents, index, glossary, and you have stuff that's underlined. All those are called text features. They help you to do what? In the back, they help you do what?
Find text.
Huh?
Find text.
Not just find text, what does it help you do? Sometimes when I read, I highlight stuff. What does it help me do?
Find important stuff.
Find important stuff. Good job. It makes things stick out. So if I'm reading a book, or if I'm reading something for class, I'm going to highlight certain things. I'm going to put a box around it. I'm going to do whatever in order to help me understand what I'm reading. If I need to refer back to something, I know I highlighted it. Or I put boldface, or I gave it a title. All right, how much do you know? Find the box words and use context clues to define each one. I want you to write the definition on your own piece of paper. But before we do that, take out a sheet of paper real quick. I'm going to teach you a strategy that you're going to learn in a few weeks, but you guys are going to be ahead. All right? It's called Marzano's. Now give me a hand if you know what the word, give me a hands up if you know what the word urge means. If you know what this means, urge. What about translate? Okay, what about native? What about alternate? All right, that's fine. What you guys are going to do on your sheet of paper, you're going to write each word. So if I'm going to write urge, excuse my handwriting, I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, 4 right next to it. So go ahead and copy each word you see, and I want you to write 1, 2, 3, 4 next to it. I'll give you about a minute. Seconds. Okay, if you're still writing, that's fine. I'm going to explain to you what those numbers mean. 1, 2, 3, 4 basically is telling the teacher how much you know about that word. If you give yourself a 1, if you circle a 1, that means you have no idea what that word means, and that's okay. You have no clue what that word means. You give yourself a 2, you've seen the word before, but you still know what it means. But I have heard it before, Ms. Campbell. I don't know what it means. 3, I know the word, but I cannot teach anybody, but I know it for myself. If I see it in context, I know it. 4 means you're expert. I know the word, I can teach to my classmate, I'm good to go. So right now, I want you to go through each word, and I want you to give yourselves a rating. 1, I have no idea what it means. 2, I heard the word before, but still don't know what it means. 3, I know it for myself, but I can't teach it. 4, I'm an expert. So go ahead and give you about 30 seconds to rate yourself. About 15 seconds.